Hey lovers of game and story, I'm your host Bob Sparkle Doom. And right now I'm busy sorting out my notes for the blueprints. So as you can see, I've got my Obsidian open to take notes and just organize stuff. And then when I'm done here, I'll be jumping into blueprints as usual. Just like an idea of the chaos that's going on here at the moment. But I'll just be sorting this for a while and then switching over. Don't know how long it's gonna take. Why is that there? But yeah, a lot of the stuff isn't filled in very detailed at the moment, but we'll get to that. So this is kind of like all my rooms. I still have to figure out where some of the rooms are gonna be. So I will be jumping in between this and the game every now and then. We'll see how I do that. But as you can see here, I've got the stuff from the vaults that I've put together so far. I just don't have it organized yet. But before I get to that, I've got a bunch of these folders, like the ballroom, that I can organize. I just have to figure out where they are in the game themselves. So let's switch over. What I think I'm going to do is this. When I say this, I mean that, and then I can make this slightly smaller, like I usually have when I've got the game open. And then let's get out of the full notes. And then I'll set this up like I usually do. Windows does not like it when you've got stuff half on one screen, or like a quarter on one screen and a quarter on the other screen. Let me just raise this up. I think I can raise this up a bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so for now, the game's audio is just off. I'll come and put that on later. So I need this just to know where some of the rooms are so that I can put them at the right numbers and stuff. It's probably not important, but keeps me happy. Keeps me happy. And I've been... Okay, so I accidentally started day 25 at the end of my other stream. Or after my previous stream, so now it's day 26. We're not going to do anything here yet, other than this, because I want to go see where the vault and stuff, where some of the new rooms end up. Also, if I can add some of the new rooms, like the rotunda, which I don't think I have yet. And I can show you a bit of the behind the scenes as I'm going through this. So that is... Okay, let's do that on a new tab. This is the rotunda. Okay, let me organize my screens here. Okay. The idea of this is just to keep everything nice and organized so that I know what rooms, like, so I can have like a clear overlay of everything that is going on. That is room 4. Room 4, and it took me so long to actually be able to get it sorted. So room 4 would be over here. Just drop them here. And then at the same time, as I'm doing these things, I just create new folders for every room. So that if I need to place anything in there, like photos and stuff, that's what I can do. The music is going to be so random. I wish I could choose music that just has no lyrics in it. This is something I would never listen to myself. No shade on anyone who likes this, but this is just random playlists from Monster Cat, and I will probably get something else because so far I've not enjoyed the stuff, the selection on it. Some of the stuff is cool, some of it is just random. Seeing that I can't play the music that I usually would listen to. Okay, so that's rotunda sorted, and then I can just move it to the all rooms. Okay, so what else do we have here? got Rotunda, Funeral Parlor. This is kind of the stuff that I sit and do in between runs normally, but I thought, hey, I'll just jump in here and do it myself quickly. While I am online, kind of do two things at the same time. I want to see. So according to this, where is it? Okay, there's it. Why is it not? Wait, let me quickly put. Okay, there we go. Now it's on top of everything. Okay, so then we should be missing 2 there. Then number 15 and 16. Let's see if we've got those yet. We've got... What's that? 13, 14, 15, 16. So I've got the music room here. The music room gave us more notes, which I'm also going to be organizing. And then the locker room. I'm hoping the lockers actually stay open. But I've done, I think, a few of them on that side. So I want to go check out the rest. So what do we have here? We have the music room. Oh, wait. I have created the music room. That's fine. Let's do this in anyway again. And then the locker room. So I can quickly add these in here. Takes quite a while, actually. Already went over that. So those would be 15 and 16. In which order? I think it was locker room first. Yeah. No, it was music room first. Just as well I checked. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this game. But obsessively. Because I like seeing the progression you get. Just by finding something small that's new. And then let's drop all of the music room stuff in here. That I found in there. And then while we are at it, I'm gonna drop these at the puzzles as well. I also just want to name these because these are very much unnamed. Where's the music room? I'm opening the ballroom, yeah. We'll get to that now. So let me just start renaming it from here. So that is just, we call this a puzzle note. Denoted in verse. Puzzle music notes. And then the rest would be music sheets. Let's call that 01. And then I'll just go, okay, that's not 3, that's number 2. I'll just go and do it for the rest as well while I'm at it. Just so that if I need to search stuff, I can search them up like this. I can delete that one. We do have that now. And then I can go over to puzzles. We've got number 5 and 8 here. Just gonna move these up. I already have them all sorted here. In the rooms one, so I'm gonna grab these. Otherwise I have to place them one by one. And then we can see if we can get a bit more of the puzzle going here while I'm at it. These are all of the bold characters or words. So here we've got first on the first sheet. First words on, I did not mean to delete that one. On the sheets. Oh, that would be on the sheets. And then I'm missing some here, which might have found... Actually, I do think they are in the ballroom, are they not? Let's check. Yeah, there they go. There they are. Okay. Gonna quickly rename these. Music sheets 06. And then music sheet 07. And I can just as well call that photo dance. And then rename that to ballroom. And then in between, like, I'll go back and forward. I just want to check where the ballroom is and then figure stuff out. There's no specific way to deal with this. I just go back and forth, and sometimes I see stuff as I go back and forth that I want to try and remember. So yeah, we've got... That was the music room, this is the ballroom. Oh, there's another thing I want to do. So just to find the stuff later, do this, and it makes it a lot easier because I can call back stuff. So this is music room. If you put stuff in Obsidian between brackets, you can call back to the stuff. So this is locker room. We'll get back to the locker room a bit later. Just want to place it here so long. And then we've got, where was number 20? Yeah, ballroom. And I can also just place everything from the ballroom in here. Delete that. This is just also a way to remind me where certain things were. And then we can move this to puzzles. But yeah, this game has been insane with the amount of notes I've had to take. But I can't say I dislike doing it. I kind of got this far. I want to see where it goes. This one message, yeah. This one is R. And then true. There might just be 8 sheets, but we'll see. First words on the sheets are true message. So let's do this. Find a. Actually, why am I doing this? I'm gonna, instead of that, let's add a note to puzzles. New note, and that note is gonna be called music sheets. Let's go back. And the cool thing is I can drop my notes in wherever, along with everything else. Just not just pictures and stuff, but I can do it like this as well. So we have find among the, oh, I thought that was just an A. Among the white trees. Oh, I think I know what this is. Find amongst. Was it amongst or among? No, it is among. Among the white trees. Okay, I think I have actually solved this already. So if I'm right, this is the... There's a place you can dig outside by the tents, which is where the white trees are. I'm sure this is going to just be pointing at that. Find among the white trees under 2 stones. Yeah. It's precisely where you get it. It's a specific room. I'm trying to remember which room was it that popped out, so I can quickly find out. Under 2 stones. Okay, this one I've already figured out, so it's not much of a muchness, but at least now we know where the end is. But what is this denoted in verse? Okay, let me first check what do they mean with verse, because I am not a I'm not like into understanding music knowledge. That's just not my strong suit. I do love music. Let's check. Where's this?
Warning. The forthcoming content contains vivid, flashing images that may induce discomfort for photosensitive individuals.
No, it's not. Don't trust her. There's gonna be no photo flashing here.
We respectfully request that you communicate by sending a swift "fuck you" as a direct message to I have no manners on Instagram. We value and
Well, it came out of nowhere. Okay, so what do I have here? Just don't listen to her. Ignore her. So what I wanted to check is what do they mean with what are verses? What is the verse in a on a music sheet? On a music sheet. Verse on a sheet refers to the lyrics or section of the song that tells a story and typically changes each time it appears, unlike the chorus. Okay. So we can quickly read through this. Find here within these first words sung, the key you seek in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from the four you hold, the rest far flung. You seek in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from the four you hold, the rest far flung. A half note held is quite the pun among the scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys, in bold words sung by you and me, a fractured note, and urgent plea, in a bold words sung, I do repeat. Okay, yeah, well, we found the bold very easily. The ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due, and all the rage that will ensue while working on this simple clue. White pages lined with melodies. And it seems to be a simple clue. I think we've already figured it out. I don't know if there's like a second depth to it. With pages lined with melodies, do hide the words we've come to seek. And from our choices among all these, we write down one that seems to be the loudest type with ink that bleeds. Trees found inside will never shade the gems that shine in these, in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coin, so toss away these sheets you find a worthy trade. Under these stars the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. The gowns glide on and music swell, and at the end of a clock strikes 12. What that means only time can tell. To remain for one last dance, and spin again around clock hands, and as they turn, a second chance to rise above the falling sands, the true time lost in past romance. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought, to spell our secret carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. I think it's referring to different puzzles, maybe. That is the drawing puzzle, which we've been doing, yeah. The letter that's in between the two words. Okay, now I'm gonna have to change this music. I can't deal with this. I cannot deal with this. Let's do, because I was looking for something chill that I can listen to. I can't listen to that. You know, there's another annoying thing that's happening on Monster Cat, and it's that I can't just choose a new track. I have to restart the page or reset the page. And then it resets my volume as well, which is frustrating. Anyway. Let's see. Okay, so we've read that. I just want to go through the rest of the rooms. There might be other hints in there, so I might be able to come back to that at a different time, but for now it's fine. Let's continue with the rooms. For the ballroom. 19 I don't think we have, no. And then 23. 1, 22, 23. 23 is the vault. I don't think I've got a picture of the vault. Let's see. I think if you get the vault and you get the room that allows you to spawn duplicates, you can maybe get 2 vaults, and that's like 80 coin. And then if you've got, I think it's a coin purse that gives you more coin. If you pick up a certain amount of coin, you can even get more. You can be rich. Wish life was that easy. Just have to spawn vaults of coins and then you go ahead with your day. Okay, so I said that was room 23 is the vault. Let's check. Rename of vault. I don't want to be here. I want to be over here. And then I can move the stuff from the vault up. Which I had there. So I kind of organized it for later. So I can get to it now. There we go. I thought this was important. It's not important. So I'm gonna leave that. The dates on that keep changing. So I thought maybe the date there was of importance. But I think it's just showing the current day. Which might still be important for something else. But we don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, 19 I know I didn't have. What about 30? I have 30. It's 25. Drafting studio. Do I have the drafting studio? I do have the drafting studio. And see what's in the drafting studio. So I think that's not important for us. So I'm gonna delete that. Some of the models and stuff. And this is what I'm looking for. Drafting studio. Why? What's this drafting number 2? Oh, that's the book. I have to organize that and put that under books. Okay, let's go back to rooms. It's a bit tedious doing all of this, but it's worth it at least for trying to make sense of everything else. What do we have here? Day 1, Saturday the 1st. Oh, well, Saturday 7th actually. Let's call this calendar, and then I'll just do it as numbers. Wait, there is, I think it only shows that one day. And the rest is paper models. Which I think might show you different things around the house that you might not be able to see normally. So I thought it was worth it just to take pictures. Like this one shows there's a safe here. If we can figure out what on earth room this is. I'm not quite sure what kind of room that is at the moment yet. And this one, I think this is only for the day, so it might actually swap. But it shows you, I think that these two you can't go through, or maybe there's something in there that you can interact with. I haven't been able to open up all the doors yet, so I'd like to see still. Yeah, that's for Thursday, November 26th. So I think the grade all changes every time. So That's more or less what happens. And this kind of looks like a room that's on the side somewhere. What a mod. You do not have to tell me what is going on. But thank you. Okay, and then this is just... This is some kind of floor plan. Okay, and then just go back. We drop all of these in here. Luckily there was nothing under the utility closet yet. Drop these over here. Just keep this one as a reminder to tell me that this is only for that day. Don't need that. I don't think any of these really are giving us clues, except this might just help me remember day. So I'm gonna put in here my disorganized puzzle mess. Okay, what do we have? That was drafting studios. I can move that to the rooms folder. Got ballroom here, which I think I've also done. But did I fill stuff into the ballroom? I did. Okay, so that one can also be moved. Bookshop, dormitory, the drafting book. Let's go do the drafting book. I'm looking forward to seeing the other books. So this is... What was this called? Drafting Strategy Volume 2. Let me just update the name of the folder. Drafting Strategy Vol 2. Where's the first one up there? Let's take this up. So I should now have access to this Realms and something book, but I have to go find it in the library, I'm assuming, because I bought it. I didn't get it. I did not buy the Rendia book, which I should have maybe thought of doing, but there was another book, The Clue, that I also want to go and see. Okay, move to drawing. No. Move to books. Should I move it to the library? I don't think I've got a book folder. Library then. Move it to the library. Okay. Reddington book. Oh, here's another book. The Reddington book. Did I ever go? Yeah, I did go through this one. What was the Reddington's book's actual name? Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Author is Darley Andrew. Move to the library. Laundry room, locker room, music room. Okay, we'll get to those now. Let's do the music room, I think, next. First I have to see if I can find it. Where am I missing? What am I missing now? 19 we had. You can hear my dog snoring over here. He is passed out. Did I already do the music room? I think we did have the music room already. Yeah, we did the music room. So let's move that. Music room. Okay, I can deal with this music. This is all fine. It's a little bit more in the background, so I don't hear it so intensely in the Then I can focus more on what I'm actually doing. I like music that doesn't always have vocals in it if I'm working, specifically for when I'm working. But this I can somehow still deal with. What was I moving there? Music room to rooms. Did I make a duplicate of it by some weird press of buttons? Okay, move. Yeah, my stream sneeze. Okay, that one is moved, and we've got dormitory. And the dormitory probably falls on the bedrooms, right? Why doesn't it show here? What color is the dormitory then? Dormitory. Let's check quickly. Dormitory. It is definitely... Oh, you know what? I think it is Studio Editions. Okay, cool. But I'll drop it next to... I'll drop it next to the bedrooms. Just expand to the side. Where's this? Well, pop it over here. So I have some bedrooms that I have not found, surprisingly. Or not so surprisingly. Dormitory. There we go. Maybe we just name the stuff. That is misspelled. Dormitory. Dormitory. And then we've got a chess piece, which is the pawn, black pawn, in dormitory. For when I want to do my other... Look at this. It's almost like it's telling me that there's a secret to do with the hats. So I'm just going to keep on collecting hats, I swear, and there's going to be no secret to the hats in the end of the day, but I'll be happy just with my collection of hats. I mean, it's literally pointing to it. Okay, let's go add this pawn to... Where is my chess pieces puzzles? I think I closed it. Chess. There we go. Bring it over here. And then go back to rooms. Copy this. Okay, that is a chess piece. I'm just going to write it down here in the dormitory. So I still want to see if I can finish this puzzle. Okay, so this picture here is just for myself. It was just to illustrate numbers and letters and stuff. I don't think that's important. I think this is more important. I believe, and I haven't tested it out yet because I haven't gotten all the rooms yet, with the right chess pieces. If you've got, let's say, a king, a queen, a bishop, a knight, a rook, and wherever the pawns are, a pawn, you can come now and then put them here, but they have to have spawned in the place. So it's more likely to get a queen here because that's where the study would pop up if we are lucky enough to get the study and the office. I haven't had any other rooms show me queens or kings yet, so unfortunately I haven't been able to figure that one out yet. Okay, next one. Where does the bookshop pop up? Ah, excuse me. Winter is a pain in the ass. We're looking for, what was it? Okay, dormitory I cannot move. Move. So another reason why I've only been playing this one game instead of playing a bunch of other games is so that I can focus on building the notes, because the notes take so long to do, and why I won't do 2 puzzle games at the same time. I have a job. I have a job that I have to do as well. So I can't just focus on this dormitory. No, I want to move that 2 rooms. Okay. Got bookshop here. Bookshop would be shops, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's right here. I don't think I took a picture of this. I might be wrong. Let's check. What did I just do there? Come back to my hats. Okay, I didn't have a picture of the bookshop. Bookshop. And then that would be where I don't think. How far did I open this up? This was. So I haven't added showroom or laundry room either. So let's quickly do those as well. I didn't take any pictures of the showroom. Actually, even of the laundry room. It would have been useful, but wasn't adding to any puzzles. It's more so that I can know what's in the showroom and what's in the laundry room. And yeah, that's basically that. Okay. So it's showroom, laundry room, bookshop. I meant to open it, yeah. Showroom, laundry room, bookshop. Laundry room and... Oh, do we have a picture of the laundry room? We do. Okay, so it's showroom, laundry room, bookshop. That means there's 2... Yeah, there's 2 rooms that we haven't done yet. I'll come and give them names now. So the reason why I give them names is just so that if I do a search, it will pop me here instead of having to go and figure out where they are. Do that. And a lot of the stuff that I do, I feel is kind of pointless, but it's also just helpful. Pointless in the meaning that it's not necessarily going to help me with any puzzles or anything like that. But helpful because it gives me an overview, which I don't have anywhere else. So if I'm trying to figure out like which ones have notes in, I can quickly go and scan through these to check which ones have notes. So I can go, this is notes, this is notes, this is notes, and go through there. I figured out these letters aren't really important other than they tell you the missing letter between the 2 words that are in the drawing puzzles, which is interesting by itself. Okay, so bookshop. Okay, so the bookshop is another option for a puzzle piece. Let's quickly rename these. That is chess piece, bishop, or black bishop, and that's in the bookshop. And then this one is... This is the one that talks about the clue. Rennington, new clue book. What would this be? Article. And then, okay, wait, let me just keep that open. So we've got these here. And then I want to take this to the chess. So it does take long time to do all of this, but eventually with time, it just opens up different secrets for me, or allows me to go over stuff again to figure something else out. And doing it from the beginning till the end just saves me time later. So as I was taking photos of all of the chess pieces, I didn't really have to do it again. So Bishop is also in the bookstore. Not just in Rumpus's room and in the chapel. Bookstore. And I mean, if you don't want to play the game like this, you can just go and look online where all of the answers are. But this is a puzzle game. What's the point? What's the point of playing a puzzle game? Unless you're stuck. But for me, I decided if I get stuck, I'll just be stuck. And if I don't finish the game, it's fine. Then it's fine. It will be sad, but it will just be it. But for now, we are still making a lot of progress, so I can move that to room. Okay. Let's just check this. I did do locker room. Did I do the pawn and the parlor? I'll check now. Move 3 to all rooms. Just so I can have all of the pictures together. Showroom. And the vaults. So showroom. If I need to actually take pictures of them, I'll do that at a later time. I just want to check the parlor. Did the parlor always have a chess piece? I don't think I have that chess piece. Okay, so that's the pawn and the parlor. Yeah, I'm sure I didn't take a photo of it before yesterday. Or the day before, something like that. And then move file to parlor. And then I'm just also gonna put this in the rooms. So here, for instance, I can't remember where it is. I'm just gonna search parlor, and then it will take me to the parlor. There we go. And then I can put that there. It's weird that if you've got a specific kind of room, you get potentially different stuff in it. Like, if you take the funeral, if you upgrade it to a funeral parlor, you get this, the funeral parlor message. Which I don't think I would have gotten if I took one of the other rooms, so it's interesting. Okay, and then family tree. I'm looking for the drawings puzzle. And then I can add these. What was this? Paint and pint, I think. Yeah, that's why there's a. I can't resize them while they're here for some reason. As you can see, because it's on top of something else. Okay, so that was definitely an A. Okay, cool. I just assumed it was A because it's SMLL, and there's no... I don't know what small means or small means, but I do know what small means. Okay, and then we've got paint plus pint equals A. Still don't know. I still don't know what these are. Like, what on earth is this? Probably spend a little bit of time trying to figure it out. It could be that the match is being held. But what would the grains be? That's grains. Could be sheaf. Sheaf of grain. Are those grain seeds? Let me look at picture of grain. But with grain. Let's check if we can do this. Grain explained. Could be corn. Let's see. Because some of these things I have like zero clue. Like it could be wheat. Let me just get this out of my face quick. Millets. Buckwheat, quinoa, rice, oats. It could be the kind that it is. Fire. Match. Like, isn't there something with match maybe? Let's see, millets. Millets is not match. Rice. Oats. Wheat. No. Let's look at the anatomy of a grain. Bran, germ, hole. Brush. Doesn't seem like that. Kernel, no. Endosperm. The middle layer provides energy. If you want energy from wheat, you need the endosperm. I'm just saying. And then what else do we have? Commercial grains. Oats, rye. Barley. Is that how rice looks? Okay. I feel dumb for thinking rice came from a different looking plant. But anyway, white wheat and then red wheat. What is that one? Holds? He's holding a match. There's a hand. And they've got nails on their fingers. Bran. Ban. Brain. No, I still don't know what this one is. It's beyond my capacity at this moment. But I was stuck on another one before. If we can figure out the rest, it should be fine. This, I believe, is chief and chef. I would like to know what the rest are. I think this is create and create, but we'll check again. I swear I was here, and then I forgot to take pictures. Or there was not pictures in that room. And yet, again, this is me using other terms to try and figure out what an answer is. It's on the shaft. What are grain terms? Like grain terminology. Not wood grain. An ear of wheat. Ear. Fear. Ear. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm gonna have to come back to this one again. There's also other types of grain. Let's quickly check. Wheat, emmer, einkorn, durum, rye, barley, spelt, kamut, amaranth, fava beans, buckwheat. Is fava beans counted as grains? Rice, brown rice, wild rice, corn. That's definitely not corn. Grits, oats, frike. You get something called frike. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna eat frike. Get frike by eating some frike. It's spelled F-R-E-E-K-E-H. Then millet, sorghum. I think that's teff. Quinoa, bulgur, and fornia, but none of them sound like something that would relate to the second image. Okay, let's leave this for now. Okay. That means I can quickly... Wait. This one got there. Quickly just put these away. 2 drawings. Okay. What else do I have? I think that's everything. Let me just quickly go through the stuff and see if there's anything else I want to organize. I think there was some stuff down here. So like the school room. Is that found? No. Outer rooms? Schoolhouse. I called it the school. The school room. Why did I call it the schoolhouse? Why didn't I just call it the schoolhouse? I call it the schoolroom. Weird. Okay, schoolhouse. What else do I have there? Conservatory. How can I have 2 conservatories? That's a walk-in closet. Okay. Walk-in closet. With all of my hats that I'm collecting, obviously. For absolutely no reason, but as you can see, here's another one of those hats. Just saying. Just saying. Chess piece, black one. Do I have this one? I think I already put it down. Yeah, I did. Okay, so where's the... I need the conservatory picture as well. Is that the found floor plans? Yeah, that's the one that I dug up outside by the white trees and the 2 rocks. I was just going around seeing where I could dig some stuff and up, and that was the only place outside so far that I found that I can dig. Also tried to smash the planks with the sledgehammer and it didn't allow me to. Maybe we need the TNT for that. But that might cause structural damage. I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. So... Shrine, tomb, root cellar. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly go and organize these. Go back. So this is schoolhouse. And what's the other one? Conservatory. Observatory. Did I call it school room? I think it should... I definitely have a folder for it somewhere. Here's the conservatory folder. That one is fine. Where's the schoolroom folder? Don't call it the schoolroom. Schoolhouse. No, I did call it correctly. It's the schoolhouse. Oh, but I made it 2 words. Ah, that's fine. I can quickly fix that. Schoolhouse. And then I can come back here. What's going on? Yeah. Oh, that's the walk-in closet. We can just drag those over. School room. Just nice if everything is nice and neat and organized. And then it's the schoolhouse. Okay, so schoolhouse is number 3 outdoor. I'm just gonna say outer 3. I'll say that's good enough. Now we can delete this. Conservatory is a found room, but I'll plant it. I'll plant it here by the... Oh, I already have it, yeah. Yeah, by the rest of the green rooms. And then the walk-in closets. Where's the walk-in closets? Let's see, it's not here. Up. Where's the walk-in closets? Did I just go past it? There's the walk-in closets. It's number 10. I think I probably had it, right? It's 8, 9, 10. I just haven't populated it yet. There we go. Cool. Done. I think that's everything that I wanted to do. Let's just double check. I at least want to move these to all rooms. Okay. Those I don't have to worry about. Rotunda I don't have to worry about. Still kind of wonder what on earth this means. Except for that the dates probably have something to do with opening the saves. And then... Maybe at one stage I'll come and explore the family tree, or at least expand it a bit. Between the Epsons and the Sinclairs. Chase. I've got enough puzzle pieces that I can do a run to try and figure this out, but I would like to get more queens and kings, just so that I have other options than hoping the study spawns, because you need 2 rooms for that to work. Just stuff that's happening around the grounds, all of our books, my school system that I've only been able to make it to grade 3. But grade 3, so grade 3 showed me something else. I'll probably go through this again. So it was use elements below to form an answer to each question. Basically making words with the letters, and this refers to another puzzle. Here it is, which I went and figured out. Periodic table. This is actually very obvious if you actually consider that there's only one number everywhere. And then you put them all together and it says push 3 up after 9. Which is, I believe, in the laboratory, there's the different switches. So we just have to push 3 up after 9. I think that's all we have to do. But that's something else that I saw while going through the school system. But I've only made it to grade 3. I haven't seen the other grades yet. It's pretty hard to spawn all freaking 8s. But that would be cool to be able to do. Are there other puzzles that I've been able to figure out? This one still stumps me. I wonder if the one key, there's a key for the secret garden. I wonder if you use it at the cloister. The only thing is I haven't seen a lock other than the doors themselves that I can put it on, use it on. So unless you use it inside the cloister on one of the doors and it opens up the space inside the cloister, I'll give it a try. But I'm thinking that key might also only work on the sides, on the one of the wings maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But I would like to give that a try and then get the heat up so that we can get that key. Which might just be another one of those rainbow keys. I hope not. I hope that's the basement key. And then the letter, which I don't know what that is. I just think that's probably the basement key. What else was there? There's all of the dates. Which I haven't found a date that's useful yet. But someone did mention that I... Wait, we can actually go and look now. What room did I say that? I said that it was in the boudoir, which I looked over a note. Okay, let's do this. I have to zoom in, otherwise it's gonna show the boudoir. Anyway. So I said I missed it here. Apparently there's a note in here that I don't even have it here. Did I look at that room at all? Okay, well at least now I know this. I have to go and check out the boudoir. Because I said I missed a note there with one of the dates. And for some reason I thought I already did it. I think they pointed it out specifically because that date wasn't with all of the other dates. I can quickly show all of the other dates. And I've been through this room a couple of times. Not this. We can spawn it over here. Okay, let's go. So these are all of the dates that I have collected so far. These are the ones I think might be of use. I figured out when the school closed and when the school, I think, started. Or at least when the teacher started there. So I've got those here now as well, which I can quickly add here. 1928. And 1966. Just putting hashtags there for the ones that I think are more important, which is basically these. The short list. Okay. I think that's it for organizing the notes. I'll probably be up a bit later to try and run the room so that I can get the chess pieces set up, because that has been very difficult. Otherwise, I might do a run to check if I can get all of the schoolrooms done. Yeah. That's it for now. That concludes my broadcast. So I'll be taking a break, maybe eating something, maybe watching a show. As for the rest of you, hope you have a lovely day. As always, keep on shining.